Us women are here to stick together, not tear each other down.
Giving having some limits. All of my niggas spending. We came for killing roaches in the kitchen. All of my niggas that live.
Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shayla. And today I'm going to talk about a more serious subject about allegedly, because nobody has come out to confirm as of yet. I personally have not seen anybody, Chris or Parker, come out themselves and confirm. So allegedly has beat up Parker, I guess I could put it that way, like has abused Parker. I don't really want to say the wrong thing, but what is like the right thing to say, you know what I'm saying? What can you really say to, I mean, it's a lot to say, let me stop saying that, but it's like, how do you react to hearing that a man has beat on a woman? It is never, one thing about it, like, it is never okay for any man to put their hands on a woman regardless. Like, that is never okay. Like, it does not matter the situation. It is not okay for a man to ever put his hands on a woman. Like, you're a coward if you put your hand on a woman. Now, none of us know what the situation was. None of us really know what happened. It has not been, like I said, it has not been confirmed, but it has not been denied either. I personally feel like if he didn't do it, it would be like, oh no, I did not hit Parker. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like with him not saying nothing at all says a lot. I feel like with him not saying nothing at all, like, it just says a lot. So it's like, dang, like, what did you do? To really feel like if he put his hands on her, like, that's a coward move, period, to me. I don't care what happened, what transpired, like, that's a coward move. For you to put your hand on a woman, it's a coward move. Now, like I said, it has not been confirmed nor denied. But if that is the case, then that's a coward move. Now, that's coming from somebody who, I used to watch Chris and Queen when they first came out. Now, I didn't know that they first went viral because of their pictures on Instagram. I don't think I ever seen like any of their pictures on Instagram, but I used to watch them when they first came out, like when they was on the red couch, you know, in that apartment. Like, I've been following them since the beginning. I feel like my best friend texted me again. I never saw him get mad to the point where I was like, oh, he about to hit her. Like, whoa. So I don't really know if he's an abusive person. Like, you know, with the pranks and stuff that they did, I would see him get mad, but never to the point where he was about to, I saw that he was about to hit Queen. Now, same token, a lot of people say a lot of the pranks on YouTube are fake. So I don't know. But I do know that right now they are saying that Chris hit Parker, and I feel so bad for her. I'm gonna insert screenshots of like what they're posting like on all to y'all shade. Like, let me show y'all like what I saw. So basically, you see me looking at all to y'all shade Instagram, and these are the pictures that are being posted of Parker As you can see, like her eye, like it looks, you know, obviously bruised. Her eye is bruised. Also, like on the side, like somebody probably, maybe he was grabbing her. I can't really tell what was going on with like the side of her arm and stuff, but it looks like she was probably grabbed forcefully. The video when her best friend came and got her from Texas. So this is the video of her best friend getting her from Texas. And you basically see like kinda, it looks like Parker eye was bruised there, but a lot of people took it as like, oh, that's just the shadow, like that's the shadow of her hat. Like, no sis, it's not. But we don't know what happened, so we can't, I personally feel like we can't speak on the situation for real until we know facts, and facts that can be proven. But if that's what happened, 100% that Chris is a coward. Like, you don't put your hand on a woman. I personally feel like regardless of what anybody say, there is a child involved, and I feel like a lot of people forget that. You go in here and you bash him for things, y'all need to realize his child will one day see this about his father. If I was Parker, out of respect for the child, which is CJ, I would handle it privately. I wouldn't come to the internet with anything. Out of respect for their child, I would handle everything privately. You know, if that's the case, like if it was me. But this is not about me, this is about Chris and Parker. Yeah, so back to them. I personally feel like out of respect for CJ, she shouldn't bash Chris publicly. I feel like if she's gonna, you know, do anything, say anything, it should all be done privately, out of respect for CJ, because CJ is innocent in all of this. He don't need to. One day he will grow up, one day he will be going to school, and people will know him, you know, from his parents, and he shouldn't have to deal with that because he is innocent in all of this. So I feel like, you know, Chris did put his hands on Parker, then he should have thought about the fact that he does have a child, the fact that this can get public because he's a public figure, and he should have thought about the fact that, okay, how would, you know, would I want my son doing this? Like, he should have thought about that. I would think he would think about that. Then let's be serious, okay? I know women are not always innocent. I know for a fact they can push your buttons, but it's never okay to put your hand on a woman, regardless. If you feel like you're getting to that point where you feel like you have to physically attack someone, leave. Like, it shouldn't get to the point where you feel like you should have to physically attack someone. I feel like at that point you just need to leave. Like, it's nothing else to be said, just leave. My message to Parker would be this: you, Parker, you are so beautiful. Chris is very handsome, but looks aren't everything. But also, you are well established in your own career. So even if you didn't want a man, you don't need anybody. You're very well established, like, and I know you know that. So my message to you would be, get yourself back. The person that you were before you met Chris, the person that you were before you fell for him. Get yourself back, gain your independence back, gain who you are back. But find yourself. I know, like, everybody's gonna make their own decision. Like, I don't want to be like, girl, do not go back to him, but girl, don't go back to him. If he is abusing you. Like, do not go back to him. You deserve better than that. Nobody deserves to be hit. Like, nobody, male or female. Now, like I said, he allegedly did it because you haven't came out and he haven't came out and said nothing either. I know that, like, with her friends and her best friend and her family, I know that they want to have your back, but for me to use this, I feel like they should stay out of it, because at the end of the day, with other people being in your situation and what you got going on, it's never going to be good, and you're never going to be able to peacefully deal with what you're doing. I mean, what you're going through. So I feel like your family and friends should stay out of it publicly. Now, what y'all do, you know what I'm saying, privately, that's different. But when you bring it to the public, it becomes more on you. Like, you never came out and said anything. Now, people are always gonna assume whatever they want to assume, but when you come to the internet and you start confirming and throwing hints, people are not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put 2 and 2 together pretty fast. Yeah, like, really fast. So, I feel like your family and friends should definitely stay out of it right now. And unless it, you know, just so you can deal with it. Us women are here to stick together, not tear each other down or call you stupid or nothing like that. Like, none of that. You'll get through this, girl. Like, it's okay. And it's okay to forgive him too. Like, you don't have to, I don't know how you feel about him, like nothing. But if you feel like a certain type of way, like you hate him or whatever, it's okay to forgive him. Like, you loved him. Like, nobody else is gonna be real with you, but girl, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you loved him, okay? That's obviously why you probably went back or whatever. You love Chris, so it's gonna hurt. It's okay to one day probably be friends. He's still young, so I think a lot of people forget that too. Chris is going to make mistakes. He is still young, but he know damn well not to hit no woman, like whatever. But he is young, so he's going to make mistakes. Parker, just pray. Go to church, cause ain't nothing me, nobody else out here gonna be able to tell you. Go to church, pray. You know what I'm saying? And my message to Chris would be like, at this point, get yourself together with God. Like, get yourself right with God, because nobody else is gonna be able to help you out at this point besides him. I don't know if, like, what you're dealing with, I don't know you personally, but get your relationship with God right, because I feel like you are dealing with more than people understand. So get yourself together with God. Y'all, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys. Hold on. Bye, you guys. Okay, bye, you guys.
Drink.